Chances are you watch YouTube for entertainment, but what if I told you that YouTube isn't the fun and entertaining website you think it is? Beneath the thumbnails and recommended pages, there is a side of YouTube that is genuinely disturbing that they don't want you to see. Fair warning, do not look up these videos for yourself, which is why today I am exploring the darkest side of YouTube to see how creepy it actually is. And if you don't believe me, believe it from the content of this video. But we've got a lot of videos to dig through, so grab a cup of joe and let's do this. So here we have a playlist literally called The Dark Side of YouTube, made by Lev and Goldie, with 533 videos, which I don't even know how there's that many videos on YouTube, because I didn't think they would allow this kind of stuff. But you know what, to each their own, I guess. But literally I was just scrolling through the website and this randomly came across my feed and I was like, okay, well, this looks interesting. So we're gonna dive in, see what this playlist has to hold, and see how scary this stuff actually is. So our first video is Little Baby's Ice Cream. This is a special time, and you know, you may or may not have seen this guy before, maybe on YouTube 13 years ago, or in your dreams, or maybe you're a schizophrenic and this is what you see late at night while you're curled up in bed in the corner of your room. I have no idea, but let's just kind of see, you know, what this has to offer. All right, this guy is just staring into my soul very seductively. I'm a little, you know, unnerved right now.
Glistening skin.
Looks
and
like
how I shine.
Oh,
and how my pores
God.
are so clean.
Wow, the way he
clear.
just sucks that off the spoon. Jesus, oh my God. Oh God, how much ice cream do you think he put on himself to do this?
I eat Little Baby's ice cream.
Listen, man.
It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet.
I wish I can eat ice cream and be light on my feet. I just gain hella weight and become fat.
I love my job. I love my life. When you eat Little Baby's ice cream, you'll wink and nod and hug and high-five each other with great enthusiasm.
What am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to say?
Special time.
And this is actually just an advertisement for Little Baby's ice cream. Okay, listen, man. Listen, there are so many other ways that you could have marketed this, but here, I'll tell you what. For this being 13 years ago, this is honestly a pretty good marketing strategy. You know, I'm pretty sure like YouTube back in the day was, you know, a little more robust. And this is, yeah, I mean, you know what? I mean, I'm at a lost for words. I'll be honest, I don't know what to say other than that it was, you know, a little creepy. Not so much dark, but disturbing, I think would be the best word for this. But we got a lot more videos to go through. There's, you know, 532 more of them that we could go through, but we're gonna go find and see which ones are truly the darkest ones on YouTube. Okay, so this next one, we have Max and Ruby episode 4. I don't remember this. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I've seen a couple of them that I've seen in the playlist already, but this one's gonna be a new one for me. Okay. This is oh my God, my ears just exploded. I swear to God, my PC fans just started blaring. I mean, that was not a coincidence, dude. Bro, I think that video is actually, I swear to God, I think it was haunted, bro. Nah, that's some next level shit right there. I didn't like that. What kind of live leak video even is this, dude? I don't even know how someone even comes up with this type of stuff. And this is really just, oh, Jesus. Good God, bro. Stop. All right. It looks like Max just has no, Jesus God, dude. What is that? Is Max being axed right now?
Burn in hell.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll take notes. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, I'll just, you know what? Here, man, since we just write that one down, you know, I'll just add it to the notes real quick, and you know, mine as well, just as a subtle reminder to, you know, to burn. What's happening? Why am I getting chills right now? I'm actually getting chills. Yo, what's that in the background though? What is the profile picture? Okay. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Devin, you have one mischievous mind, my friend. But you know what? Props to you for making a very dark and iconic video that has 1 million views. You know what? Honestly, props to you, man. I mean, you got me, bro. All right, what else we got here? Okay, so next up, we have the Almighty Loaf. This just kind of looks like a really bad commercial that was like in the 80s. You know, I wasn't around for the 80s, so I can't really, you know, speak on that. But if any of you guys were born in the 80s and have seen commercials like this before, let me know in the comments if this is something similar to what they look like, because this kind of just looks like, you know, mom's in the kitchen baking some bread, you know, maybe grandma even, and, you know, she creates the Almighty Loaf. So let's see what the Almighty Loaf has in store.
We are all ready. What?
Yo, is that Cookie Monster, bro? Wait a second.
Even now,
oh,
the evil seed of what you've done germinates within you.
All right, dude. Okay. All right, back the bus up here, man. Now it feels I'm hallucinating on some sort of drug. Oh man, I can't imagine. This would be the wildest trip of all time. Don't look at me like that. No. I'm not. No, I name the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Lord, look over me, please, as I do this. I swear, I'm about to start dropping my knees and praying if, you know, this starts to get, you know, absolutely absurd. Okay, now we have Who Wants to Gnaw on Human Bones? And listen, man, historically, you do not fit very well in society. You might want to change your outfit here. I just want to let you know, brother, you were in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I shot the living hell out of you in that game, just so you're aware. Oh, is it like a song? Is this an episode of Teletubbies? What is this? All right, well, now he looks like the Michelin Man. Who wants to gnaw on human bones? Who wants to gnaw on human bones? Okay. It's got a little ring to it. Okay, that's, you know, that was a choice. I don't know if you could get signed with a record label with that song, but you could take it to American Idol, America's Got Talent, England's Got Talent, one of those shows. I mean, hell, even The Voice, you know, you could try there, you know, go out and perform and start singing Would You Like to Gnaw on Human Bones? You know, the audience and the judges might look at you funny, but at least you can say you tried. Okay, so just by the looks of it, this, you know, already kind of fits the narrative of being dark and scary and, you know, maybe even manipulative. Simply just because it has static, I feel that's just kind of the narrative. You know, you have to have static to make some sort of creepy video. Here we have the video is called FUD.WMV. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost stuttered it. I was starting to feel a little dyslexic, but you know what? That doesn't matter. You guys don't care. Let's just see what this has in store. I don't even know what that is. He looks familiar. The guy in the background. A little bit. Okay. You know, my grandma has one of those old school TVs from back in the day with the big box on it, like in the back. I should go to her house and I should play it on there, dude. This would be absolutely hysterical to see her reaction. Is this it? Is that... Does this just go on? Okay. What is that? Bro, what happened to Bugs Bunny, dude? How does one even come up with this kind of stuff? Okay, you know, no, my ears are ringing. You know, I got static engraved in my eardrums right now. You know, my PC is blaring with fans. And before you say, oh, Tony, it's probably dusty. No, it's not. I already cleaned and wiped it out. It's pretty much brand new at this point. Maybe you could have done a better job. Okay, so now you have 20 seconds to stop this cursed video. So this is apparently cursed. So if I watch this video, I'm gonna get cursed. I'm gonna have demons living in my house. There's gonna be ghosts, paranormal activity. I'm gonna have some ghost YouTubers and ghost hunters start coming to my house and investigating with some paranormal equipment. And you know what? Maybe I'll be on an episode of Ghost Hunters, you know, after we watch this. But we're gonna find out. 20 seconds to stop this video, because if you don't, this video will give you a horrible nightmare. 10 seconds. We warn you, this video will give you a nightmare. All right, we have 10 more seconds. I'm not stopping it. 4 seconds away from cursing your sleep. Okay. All right. Now we're in the action. Guy walking backwards in a cemetery. We have Mother Mary. Whoa. Whoa, I don't think Mother Mary would consent to just having her feet showed online like that. Okay. Freemason sign. Still don't know what they do. I see everyone, you know, driving around with Freemason license plates. Still have no clue what they do, but Okay, we have a little bear with a hat. That looks concerning. Jesus statue, more toes. Nice. What was that? Bird. Church? That's not church. I thought that was Jesus. That's a skull. What is what is going on? This guy's sleeping on the ground. Now the door is open. Pay attention. A friend who will visit you tonight. Please don't talk with him or her. Don't follow him or her. It's a crow. Okay. It's a little eerie, but if you send this video to them, you will have bad dreams. So if I send this to them, I will have bad dreams. If I watch this, I have bad dreams. Do I just not have any sort of good outcome after watching this video? Am I just kind of screwed? I mean, I guess so. All right. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight. I'm cursed with whatever I just watched. You know, gonna have the Wicked Witch of the West just cast down a spell upon me in my dreams. But I mean, if you get a nightmare too after watching this video, let me know down in the comments. Come back to the video and tell me if you got a nightmare, because I'm gonna be curious to know if anybody got a nightmare or if this video was just full of shit. Okay, so this one might be a actual dark video. We have SpongeBob Cave Eating a Line creator upload. This one's only 50 seconds long, and what I've started to notice is that the shorter the video, the more absurd and dark that it really is. And this is probably the videos that YouTube wants you to forget about or not even see. So yeah, I mean, let's check it out. All right, this is... I think this would actually give me more nightmares than the video that told us we're gonna have nightmares. This is... Wow. He just gets more deformed as the video goes on. Wait, hold on. He looks like that that meme that was out a few years ago. Is this where it came from? There's a big eel. Is that supposed to be the Alaskan bullworm? Is that it? Is that all of it? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was honestly more entertaining than it was scary. But I get it, you know, it's a little, you know, it's got the static to it, so that's going to make it dark. But all right, here we have Max Headroom hijacks WTTW, November 22nd, 1987 translated. Okay, so is this like a hijacked broadcast? So during a 1987 broadcast of Doctor Who on Chicago PBS affiliate WTTW11, a mysterious person wearing a Max Headroom mask broke in the broadcasting room. Can you give me a second to read it, please? I was in the middle of something. Broke in and broadcasted one of the strangest pirated televisions in Chicago. To this day, the hijacker remains at large, so he was actually just never discovered. Interesting. The transmission was heavily distorted, and many people cannot make out what he is saying. I have translated his message as best as I could. All right, well, number one, let's see what the video is actually about and see this hijacked broadcast. And number two, let's see how good your translating skills really are, because, you know, this honestly could make or break you as a interpreter.
That is stupid. You should talk often with the
I actually never watched Doctor Who. I had someone I knew in elementary school who loved Doctor Who, and I never, you know, actually looked at it or nothing. So someone just hijacked it, calling people a freaking liberal. You liberal. You freaking liberal, how dare you? Love is fading. Love is fading. McQueen, you're fading fast. Fading fast and love is fading. This is just odd. You know, if I was like a kid watching this, I would be, you know, extremely disturbed. You know, if I'm like 10 years old watching Doctor Who and I see this guy in a random mask comes on my screen and starts doing whatever this is, you know, I'd be petrified. You know, I'd be scarred. I probably would never forget it. I still don't really understand what he's talking about. Okay, so he's got a brother. I mean, so you're honestly giving away your identity. I don't know how you're still a mystery. I mean, I guess it is, you know, in the 1980s, it's hard to track people down, but, you know, I don't work for the government, so I don't know how that stuff works. And now he's getting smacked in the ass. Oh, okay. And we're just, you know, right back to Doctor Who, like we never, you know, even saw anything. All right, so we got Creeper in my apartment, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, some of these videos that I see with the camera footage, I'm calling this right now. It's gonna be a security camera in the corner of the room showing him doing daily stuff of life, and then all of a sudden you see some sort of person come out of a door, an attic, or whatever it could be, and start, you know, doing the most random things. You know, I'm calling it right now. And some of these videos, you know, they definitely could be real. You know, 100% could be real. There's been more police reports of this actually happening to people, but some of them I feel like are just staged, scripted, and acted out. So I mean, let's see if this one is, and we can make the judgment for ourselves and to see if it's real or not.
So I kept on finding food missing in my apartment that I knew I wasn't eating. I confronted my girlfriend who lives with me about it, and she claimed she wasn't eating it. So I decided I'm going to set up a video camera. I'm going to catch her. This is what I found.
Oh, guys, make sure you grab your cup of joe. You always need to have your cup of joe. Okay, 2 hours later. Nice. And oh, look. What did I say? What did I tell you? Security camera in the corner of the room, strategically placed. And what is that? Who's that? Why are they up there? And how'd they get up there in the first place? I mean, this takes some agility. Okay, let's kind of scope this out. So the guy said that his girlfriend was eating food and stuff. Well, this could be a girlfriend. Oh, okay, that's not my girlfriend. But, you know, that's what he wants us to think, that this is not his girlfriend. It very well could be. I mean, it looks like she's wearing very nice bootcut jeans and a nice shirt. And, you know, maybe she just got out of the shower and then, you know, frizzed her hair up to, you know, make it seem like she doesn't live there. So, I mean, you know, there's endless possibilities to these. You know, sometimes they're real, sometimes they're fake. You know, more times than not, they're fake. But let's just see. You know, I've hopefully never have to deal with a squatter, and I hope neither of you guys have to deal with a squatter, because if this is real, this would suck. And considering the prices of groceries nowadays, yeah, if you eat my food and I don't know you, it's probably not going to be a good outcome for you. Okay, so she's just kind of making her way very sneakily down. Sneakily a word? Sneakily? Sneaky. I don't know. I don't even know why I said sneakily. We're not going to talk about my English or my grammar. Okay, guys, shut up. All right. I don't need to hear it. All right. I know I screwed up. Mind your business. And pissing in my sink. Okay. You know, that would bother me. You know, a quick little, you know, urination in the sink, and then drinking the milk out of the carton is diabolical. Right in the pantry. You know, it'd be kind of funny if this guy just left nothing in his pantry. Okay, hold on. Did this person just grab a can of Chef Boyardee canned raviolis and start sitting on the recliner chair, probably watching Dr. Phil or some sort of, you know, daily television show? Like, they just live here? Like, I'm telling you, if this is real and this person is actually just kind of living in their attic or whatever, did she just spark up a cigarette? Oh, wait a minute. What she got now? Is that a bottle of wine? Grabbing some candy? You know, you gotta have a sweet treat after you know, chugged milk straight out of the jug and then sat down and with a can of ravioli. I don't like the way she just scurried. That was... No. Okay, hold on a minute. There's no way... No. Okay. See, now I'm starting to think something's up. Okay. Because, hold on, let's play that back here. I'm about to be a detective. This is about to be some solid detective work that you've never seen before. Okay, let's break this down. Okay. So here she is, eating some candy. She hears a noise at some point. Wrap the wrapper. She hears the door. She starts scurrying, right? Boom. She's out of frame. Okay. So from here, so she ran right here. Okay. And as you can see, there's a couch right here, right? So if we can draw a picture of what this room probably looks like, because this just kind of looks like an open foyer, right? This kind of just looks like an open living room. So, in theory, this is probably like, if this right here, like, you know where my mouse is, if this is where the chair is, you know, this room probably backs up to about like here. You know, this isn't, you know, scaled to size by any means, but we can kind of use it as a reference point. right? And most likely not, he came out of a bedroom. This is most likely a one-story apartment or a ranch house or something like that. I mean, maybe even, you know, passed down from a grandma that passed away, and this was in the will, you know. But most likely or not, there is a door or a staircase that leads to this room that you can see the entire area, okay? So, as we can see this guy walk into frame, there's just no chance that he doesn't see this person unless he's extremely tired and his eyes aren't fully, you know, aware and his brain's not working. But, you know, this one right here, you know, it could be a little scary, but it seems a little skeptical per se. And at least this guy is courteous enough to use a glass to get a beverage. Let's see what else has got going on here. Does he notice the urine in the sink? Does he notice a smell? You know, hopefully this person that, you know, pissed in the sink didn't eat asparagus, because that is like snake venom, I swear to God. I don't know about you guys. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but after I eat like 4 or 5 pieces of asparagus and then I got to go use the bathroom later, I swear on my life, I feel like my urine could just melt the toilet seat from the way that it smells. It smells that toxic and it's foul. And asparagus doesn't taste bad, but man, I'm gonna be honest, if you eat asparagus, you're gonna have to suffer some consequences. Like, really. Okay, so now nobody's in frame. All right, we're fast forwarding a little bit here. So where did this person hide at? I mean, look, they didn't travel far because we didn't fast forward that much, right? I feel like you would just have to know about this. So, like, how do you not smell the urine in the sink? Supposedly, like, I know this video is about to be like the dark side of YouTube, and I guess in theory, yeah, I mean, this is kind of a dark video if it's true, but like, I'm breaking this down because I don't think this is real. Look at that. I mean, this is some strategic activity. Like, this person's been living here for a long time. I do want to see how she gets up though. Okay, so she like mounts the wall and becomes Spider-Man. All right, next morning. Okay, we're getting somewhere. But there's just no way that there is urine sitting in the sink, because I didn't hear any water. And this guy's actually, bro, there's no way. This has got to, you don't, come on, man. How come you're going to use a glass at 4 in the morning, but then you just out of the blue, you feel like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to drink out of the carton. I get it though. You know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't guilty of drinking, you know, a sip or 2 of milk out of a carton before. Because it's like, why waste a glass? You know, so I get it. But why not just use a glass? You know, I mean, I ask myself that question every time I do it. I'm like, why don't I just get a glass? Because most likely about 80% of the time I want more. And so I might as well just get a glass or a cup and fill it up with whatever I want to drink. But instead, I'll just sit there like a degenerate and start sipping whatever straight out of the bottle. You know, I don't know why I do it. I don't know why you probably do it. We just do it. You know, think we're saving time and energy from washing a dish. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Okay, what else we got going on here? Well, I mean, we got this. I mean, there's like 500 videos to go through. I mean, but I'm not going through all these videos. I mean, that would be insane. I mean, this would be longer than Interstellar at this point if I watched all of these. Wow. Okay, guy puts hand in blender. I actually want to see this for myself. Oh, this is a live leak video. Is this actually going to show him doing it? There's no shot, right? This can't be on YouTube, bro. This can't be it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Buddy said, oh my God, like he didn't expect what was going to happen. You know, yeah, buddy, you're probably missing a finger. I mean, now you got strawberry jam all in your blender, and yeah, that's some, I mean, it's all natural now. There's blood just all over the blender, dude. I mean, you lost your finger. All right, yeah, good job. Round of applause for that guy. Now you're missing a hand, okay? Now you look like you just came out of the ER after 4th of July. Good job, buddy. I mean, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing with this video. I mean, there's so much shit that I can't show you on my channel. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how this is even allowed on YouTube. I mean, this is, you know, it started off a little slow, but man, this is just getting darker by the second. All right, Noseybonk Creepy Kids Program. Let's see what you got in store, Mr. Puzzle Piece.
Noseybonk pottering around and planting a clue to the whole word.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is... I'm sorry. What does that say? Nose gaze? What the hell does that even mean? What the what? These seeds? What is the what is a nosegay? Okay. Watering the plant. I unironically have that same watering plant in the... Now wait a minute here. Who makes this for kids? Who actually makes this for kids? How is that a kids TV show? How is that actually some sort of program? Hold on now. Now, see, this is the problem here. I start seeing these videos and I get more interested in knowing what stuff is. What does this actually exist? Oh, so if you guys didn't know, this is news to me. But it's okay because I'm a dude and I don't really have much knowledge on this kind of stuff. But did you guys know that nosegay is actually a type of flower? I didn't know that. A nosegay is a small, handheld, tightly packed bouquet of flowers and herbs, often surrounded by greenery and wrapped in ribbon, designed to be fragrant and portable. Dating back to medieval times to mask odors, they're now popular for weddings, bridesmaids, flower girls, proms, and a tussie mussy. I don't know what that is. For sending messages. Oh my god, I cannot read. Through flower languages. Okay, so I learned something new today. Yeah, I had no idea that a nosegay was a real flower bouquet. I didn't think it was real. I thought, you know what? Never mind. Let's just see what else, what other kind of weird, dark videos that YouTube has to offer. I think I've spoken enough. What in God's name is this? I didn't even click anything. I did not click a single thing. There's just a body bag on the floor. My computer's frozen. I swear to God. It's not. What is happening? What is going on? Now I'm okay. Now I'm actually kind of disturbed here. Is there anything to this, or is it just a body bag on the floor in the middle of a hallway? And it's gone. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Anything else to this, or the body bag just got up and down my spine? That's okay. This wasn't even that scary, but okay. You know what? Yeah. Blank room soup. Okay. First off, besides the scary guy creeping up behind this guy, that man is manhandling that soup. Okay, this is like... I didn't even click on this video either. This just played. I'm starting to think I should have watched this on a different account because now my homepage is going to be consumed by this. Now, at least he's being comforted, you know? Maybe his soup is a little spicy and this guy's just, you know, here to, you know, help him out, I think. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, you know, something really quick I want to point out here too. You know, besides the man getting petted like a dog, why is the spoon so extremely large? Like, it looks like they put the tip of a spoon on the handle of a plunger and was like, here, go ahead and eat some soup, ramen, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're not going to get into this argument of what it's actually called. All right, deal with it. But it's just like, why is the spoon so big? It's okay, man. It's okay. I wouldn't want to eat soup with that big of a spoon either. It's like a ladle. Good soup. This is okay, we have an Asian cigarette warning. I want to know what... No. No, my computer is broken. I can't pause it. I literally can't do anything. I'm clicking buttons all over the place. Nothing's working. I don't even know what the hell is going on right now. Okay, yeah. This video actually just broke my computer. So, I can literally hear the fans going off again, and that's usually not a good sign. But I think I need to be done and call it quits there, because whatever kind of cigarette warning might just be a warning to tell me to stop. Apparently not even, stop smoking. I mean, I don't even, smoke cigarettes, but after watching these videos, I might consider starting. That might be my cue to kind of just stop watching this side of YouTube. I think I might need to get out of here before I get killed or something. All right, guys. Well, that was interesting to go through. There's definitely a lot of dark videos out there with some creepy, some disturbing, but overall, I think that went well. So thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to see more content, click here or there. Subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.